The Michigan State women's basketball team is off to its best start in 15 years, but not without some drama. The Spartans put together an impressive comeback against Oregon last weekend. Michigan State trailed by as many as 16 points in the first half, but rallied for the 85-81 win on the road at Matthew Knight Arena. Guard Rashunda Jones led the way with a season-high 23 points plus a game-high 5 steals. The Spartans are now 16-1 and 5-1 in Big Ten play. Joining us now for today's big interview, it is Spartans guard Rashunda Jones from East Lansing. Great to see you. Hello. How's it going? Hopefully no snowstorm up by you. It's been pretty bad here in Chicago.
No, we're getting some snow down here too.
Oh, no way. All right. Well, stay dry. We got to go back to your most recent performance. First of all, as a team, you're down by 16 in the first half against Oregon, put together an incredible comeback. What is it about this team that gives you the resilience to fight back in the way that you do?
I think we just have a ton of talented pieces that can go off pretty much any night, and that we are just mission focused in the face of adversity. So the 16-point deficit, but it was in the first quarter. So there's a whole 40-minute game to play. And I think we just took that and we were trying to get over the hump, and we eventually did.
You helped the team get over the hump in a big way with a season-high 23 points, 6 boards, 5 steals. What led to such a productive outing for you individually?
Yeah, so I always prayed before the game that God gives me strength to do what I need to do. So really it was just God playing through me. And whatever the team needed in the moment is what I was willing to provide, and I feel like I did that.
Zooming out to your recent run as well, that's 8 straight games in double figures in scoring for you. You really seem to be finding yourself with this Michigan State team, of course, after transferring in from Purdue. What is it about maybe the system or Robin Freilich, your teammates, that's allowing you to blossom in that way?
Yeah, Coach Freilich has just instilled so much confidence and so much trust in me that I feel like even if I make a mistake, it doesn't feel like I've made a mistake. So I just feel like the confidence that I have gotten just being here on campus outside of the basketball court is just played a huge factor on the basketball court.
Now, before entering the transfer portal, did you know Robin Freilich? Like, had she recruited you in the past, maybe when she was at Bowling Green State, or how did that process go for you to end up in East Lansing?
Yeah, so before I committed to Purdue, Michigan State was my last 3, my top 3, and then I went to Purdue, and then I had never heard of Coach Freilich. And then once I entered the portal, I looked at her background and stuff once they started recruiting me, and she seemed like a great person, a great coach, and that's when I just knew that, like, yeah, it's time to be here.
How does she and some of your teammates instill confidence in you?
Yeah, they just let me know that, like, if I make a mistake, it's fine. There's a 40-minute basketball game. You can't just dwell on the past, or you can't dwell on one little thing because you have a 40-minute game to play. And I think the things that she says, like, it's okay. If you miss, it's okay. If you miss an assignment, just do the next right thing right. And I think that is the biggest thing that she has instilled in me.
So many players that I've talked to on your Spartans team in the last couple of years even talked about how feeling like you can make a mistake, playing more free, is really a catalyst to then getting more production. And your team as a whole also getting more production. You've now won 8 games in a row, a couple big wins, not just at Oregon, on the road at 23rd ranked Washington. You took down Illinois, which is now a team in the top 25. As a group, what's been clicking during this recent stretch?
I think just us figuring out how each other plays, like, our chemistry has grown so much since the beginning of the year, and just knowing that, like, we can be down and still come back, that confidence that we have within each other. You know, once we're down, we look to each other. We don't always just look to the coaches. So I think just our chemistry on the court and off the court, it's just like no other team, I feel like.
Your team is also like no other team in terms of the defensive physicality, the pace that you play with. You also are pretty high-flying on offense. What's it been like being a part of this style of play, and how much do you work on pace, fitness? Like, how does it all come together based on the work you put in practice?
Yeah, we do a lot of running at practice. So we do a ton of running at practice just to wear teams out. I think we play a lot of people and we press a lot, so just teams get tired of that. Teams, like, I know for myself, I wouldn't want somebody that's 5'6" pressuring me the whole game. So I just think we just do a lot of that at practice, and we do a lot of playing and a consistent of, like, up and down, up and down, up and down. And so when we're tired, we know that we've made the other team tired.
That's one thing that stood out to me spending time around your program is the energy in the gym, whether it be at shoot around, whether it be at practice. The vibe seemed to be very high. I saw a post on social media after the win against Oregon where you're kind of in the middle of the circle. You guys are singing the fight song. Like, what are the vibes like in the chemistry? I know you touched on the way that you have great relationships with your teammates, but what's the energy like, would you say, in the gym for your team right now?
It's amazing. I think it's, honestly, I don't think it's too high and I don't think it's too low. I think for everybody knows, like, there's a time and place. There's a time for when you need to be all uppity and there's a time where you need to lock in. There's a time where you can be, you know, kind of down, not down, but like there's a time where you can get on yourself. And I think we found the balance between that, which allows us to get through those tough games.
I like the uppity comment. That's good. Well, you're not the only player on your team that's putting up some career numbers. I did want to ask about your teammate Kennedy Blair, who's having a career year. Originally joined this team as a walk-on, dealt with an injury early on. Now is the team's second leading scorer, leads the way on the glass. I know you haven't been there too long, but what kind of work has she put in and how has she embraced this role this year, leading this team?
Yeah, so when I first came in, when she said she came in as a walk-on, I was like, no way. Like, I just was like, there's no way. And then I'd seen the work that she put in just off the court and on the court, but she's had a passion for basketball, and you can just see it in everything that she does, the way she rebounds, the way she facilitates, the way she scores the ball. Like, she has a passion for basketball, and I think she wants to win, and she hates losing more than she loves winning. And I think to have a teammate that thinks that way, it's just amazing.
Yeah, it seems like everyone on this team hates to lose. That's a common theme. What about Grace Van Sluten? She's another player who transferred in and really just exploded onto the scene since joining the Spartans team prior to last season. What's it like playing with her in the front court?
It's amazing. I think me and Grace had a good bond on the court, especially for the short amount of time that we got just in the summer to be around each other and play with each other. I think Grace is an amazing player. She's so versatile. She can do literally pretty much everything. She's 100% from the three-point line, we're going to say that. But, yeah, I think Grace just has a passion for basketball, just like KB, and I think she wants to go far within her basketball dreams, and I think she can.
Real quickly, for anyone who follows you or the Spartans on social media, they might see you be referred to as Spider, which from my research is a nickname you took on as a result of your basketball skill, if I'm not mistaken. Can you explain where that came from? Yeah,
so I think in high school it kind of started. My high school coach, Stephen Reynolds, he's the coach at UTA right now. He was like, we were watching film and he was like, you look like a spider out there. You look so long and fast, just like a spider. And I'm going to start calling you that. And I was like, no, you're not. Like, please, no. And he was like, yeah. So he started calling me that. And then out of nowhere, it kind of like blew up. And then next thing you know, my school was calling me, like the whole school was calling me that. The kids were calling me that. Then when I went to Purdue, that's all, like my professors know me as Spider. Like, I don't even think people know my real name for real. So yeah, that's where it came from. High school.
That's hilarious. So are you cool with it? You like everyone in your life just calling you Spider?
I love it now. It's just a part of me now. I feel like that's just my identity right now.
Yeah, well, it's complimentary, you know, and you're making the most of it, too. We just showed a tweet where you put out that you're selling some gear with Spider on it, so people can head over to social media to maybe support Spider and the Spartans team. You got a big one coming up this weekend right here on the Big Ten Network against Nebraska. Rashunda, thank you so much for the time and best of luck moving forward this season.
Thank you.
There you have it, the Spider and the Spartans. Thursday, don't miss a top 25 women's hoops matchup when the red-hot Spartans take on the Huskers. Coverage begins at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app.